Alright guys, right, things are moving on with the bike. I'll show you that in a bit. Rose has heard me talking, so she's had to come running through. Woke up this morning to a load of messages on my crankcase rebuild, which says GSX 1100 crankcase build. Probably should screenshot stuff. Where's the first thing? Right. So he said it's not a GSX engine, looks like a GS 1150 instead. Right. Okay. They're very similar engines, absolutely fine. So I just say I can assure you it's a GSX 1100. In fact, I'll put it on the screen now. Replies with, this is a GSXR 1100 base. Look at the oil pump input hole. So he says GSXR 1100. Well, I never said GSXR for a start. So puts up a link, we'll go to the link, and it shows an 1100 GSXR housing. So once again, I have never said R. I'm not gay. So sorry any GSXR riders. But you can see in the centre it's kind of triangular. Yeah, I'll give him that because that's a GSXR crank. This is from a GS 1100. Compare it with your. Yeah, looks identical because it is basically the same case. They are known to be the same case. They were made, well, 82, so 1 year later, but it does say GS 1100, GS 1100, GS 1100L. Yes, because they all used the same bloody case. Oh, so I kind of see what he's getting at, but he's getting mixed up between GSX and GSXR. Let's see what goes on. Well done, but I never said R, did I? I said GSX. Yes, it's similar to the GS 1150, but it isn't, because obviously things are slightly different. But it isn't. GSX was around at the same time as the GS, obviously. Well, it was. We know that. 81, 82. I think they changed in 84. At 36 minutes, you can see properly all the cooling fins of the GS 1150. The GSXR don't have those on the base. Correct. But it's not a GSXR. I have never said R. So I send him the link from all Suzuki motorcycles ever built. What is it? SuzukiCycles.org, to show him the GSX 1100E model history, because there's the GSX, there's the GS, the GSX, and then there's the E's, the EXs. I think they went on to an EF at one point. There's lots of different ones, but it's still a GSX because there were some differences. And I also put, I never say GSXR bloody L. Disorderly Punk. The oil sump pump for GSX is triangle and the GS one is round. So it's not a GSX, it's a GS engine base. Well, now you forgot to put the R. And he says, your title saying GSX 1100, the X is not supposed to be there, my friend. Trust me, I've got a shitload to prove to you in a minute. No, you're thinking of the GSXR. This is not the GSXR. This is an 81 GSX. Very different bike, for fuck's sake. Because I was getting a bit pissed off. Me neither. I never said GSXR. Just GSX. The GSF are exactly the same as the GSX. Hang on, let me just look. GSF. GSF 1100. Why isn't there even a picture? No, the GSX 1100F is a very different bike. Jesus. Screenshot that as well in a minute. Where are we at? Right. And you said GSXR. Subscribe because you're about to get a video to make you look out a fool. Oh! Right. And this has actually changed some more. I'm not getting the updates. Okay, I miswrite it, but on your this is new to me, but on your title you have to remove that X. No, I don't, because oh damn it, I don't. It says I apologise, you're right. He's figured it out. There was a model called GSX 1100 early 80s, but not here in America. Here it was just GS. Do I sound American? I remember about your GSX S 1100 here, it was Katana. Well, it was Katana here as well, but it wasn't S. Mine's an E. Your GSX 1100 EFE was here GS 1150. So I was wrongly right. Those were different names or appellation. Again, I apologise. Okay, right. So, actually this kind of changes where this video is going, but I'm still going to do it because, well, you have to be careful with the internet, because yes, there is a lot of bad info out there, but this is my bike. This bike I have had for years. I know it. I have done quite a few engines and I can ID them, even ones I don't know, I can ID. I will use the model, the Haynes manual if need be. These are always available online, and this says GSX stroke GS 1000, 1100 and 1150. Now, if you go to the back of the this book, which is where they added stuff on, 1984 they brought out the GS 1100, 1150 models, which were very different. Here you go. This chapter covers the UK GSX 1100 and US 1150 models introduced in 1984. Well, I've already stated that mine's an 81 numerous times. I probably didn't on this video, but it states GSX 1100. So yeah. Other things to prove it. Well, what do you want? Engine number. Hang on, let's get the book again. The 84 onwards, the frame numbers changed. The initial frame numbers on the US ones would be JS1 GV71A on all 3 years, and then you get an EFG. That's how they denoted the engine year, the frame number years. Mine is written here somewhere. I did write it here somewhere on one of these bloody pages, but I checked the frame number, so I had it available to me at all points. Frame number starts with GS110X-51. So I knew it was made between October 1980 and July 1982, because after that it went to a GU frame number in the UK. In the US, strange ones again. The 1981 did have pretty much the same frame number, but they had an ET. I know mine's an EX, so their EX's was GU 71. My engine number is GS110X, so I know it's a GS 1100X. That's how they did them. So just be careful out there on the internet, because if someone says something, they tend to know what it is. When they turn around and go, no, trust me, it's right. It would be pretty bad if I tried to use a GS 1150 why is my head gone blank again? Gasket kit and everything else, because they're all different. But yeah, careful on the internet, and careful when you reply. Double check stuff. Take care, guys.